What is up everyone, it's the Kitty here and welcome back to another one of my videos. On today's video we're looking at Frag Pro Shooter, and in particular I've had a request come in to do a video on the top 10 AI fraggers. So that's exactly what I'm giving you today, the top 10 AI fraggers, which fraggers on here when you're not playing as them perform the best. So this is my opinion and it's a very tricky subject to know this. So this is what I think, and if you guys think any different, which I'm sure that you will, some of you are going to have different opinions, let me know in the comment section, because I always read the comments and I always try to reply to them. Also, do not forget to subscribe to the channel, click on that bell notification so you don't miss any of my future uploads, because I would not want you to miss any of the awesome videos that I'm trying to do every single day for you guys. For the purposes of this video, the footage that you'll see on here is actually me controlling the fragger in question, but I will be telling you about the AI component of it and try not to digress to the playing abilities when you're controlling it. So in at number 10, I have put Ronin. Now Ronin, when he's controlled by the AI, he is a mischievous fellow. He's getting in amongst, he's everywhere. He's in attack, he's in defense, and he can get distracted, but he will always get distracted, and because he's so quick, he can kill people, and you don't have to be controlling him. You can leave him on the battlefield, and he'll just do his thing. He'll just be popping in and out of the different areas of the map, causing mischief, and sometimes he'll even wander into the base and do some damage on the bunkers for you. Very useful card, and also because he's pretty much one of the metas as well, there's no harm in having him in your deck. You know that he's going to do the job. He's going to do a job for you. I mean, in particular on the bridges map, he sometimes can get himself killed if he's trying to defend a bunker, and then he'll lunge and he'll end up in the water. I've noticed that a few times when I've been attacking a bunker and a Ronin comes in to try and stop me. Doesn't always kill me, but he goes off into the water. Now in at number 9, I have put Striker. The Striker, when he's in control with the AI, his shooting may not be particularly accurate, but if he gets his super off, he can quite often hit opponents off the map and get kills that way, and you never know when he might hit one or two, being controlled by the AI, and that alone can turn the tide of the battle in your favour, and you can win the matches just because your striker has done himself proud on the battlefield and got himself a few useful tactical kills for your team. In at number 8, I've put Ripping Finn. Very similar strategically as Striker, but he's got this tidal wave. The tidal wave, I feel, is a little bit better than the home run. I think it's got a wider reach, and the same as I said with Striker, having him controlled by the AI, he can get those tidal waves off, and it can push people off, multiple people off. You've only got to get a few lucky breaks with him on your games, and again he could be taking out one or two fraggers and leaving you open to getting those bases, getting those bunkers, and ultimately getting the victories that you want. Obviously, I like playing with Ripping Finn. He's one of the most fun fraggers for sure. But yeah, just let the AI have a go with him, and you will be doing very good indeed. In at number 7, I have put Lucha Moitra. Never sure of the pronunciation. I think that's around about correct. Lucha Moitra, he's got the most hit points. He can get distracted at times, but if you're basically giving him his attack command, he will get in those bunkers, and that is his primary job. His primary job is to just destroy bases, more so than fraggers. But if there's a fragger in his way, sometimes he will get sidetracked and he will take on a fragger, and he'll normally kill a fragger, as long as it's not a fragger that's got an obscene amount of health or a special ability to destroy him. He'll get that kill before he then goes on to get to the objective he wants to get to. So the AI on him is pretty useful, and that's why I've got him in there at number 7 on the list. Now in at number 6 on the list, I've got Hannibal. Hannibal is similar to Lucha Moitra. His primary directive, he's got like the second most health in the game, and he is basically a bunker destroyer. But where he excels over Lucha Moitra is his attacking ability, that ability to pull in opponents and deal damage to multiple ones. Again, like Lucha, you can get distracted, but he is an all-round scary fragger to have on the battlefield, whether he's controlled by you or controlled by the AI. The AI will basically get you lots of kills in the middle of the park, or it'll get him into those bunkers and doing the damage where you need it. So that's why he's probably chosen more than Lucha now, because he's got that ability, that extra attacking ability, and the AI controls him very well and will get you a lot of kills during a match. Now, in at number 5, you might think that someone else should be at number 5, but I've put Bobbler. And the reason I put Bobbler is because of his bubble. Now, the amount of times I've gone against teams that have got the Bobbler, and you go in, it doesn't matter which fragger you've got, even if you've got Hannibal or Lucha Moitra, if you get caught by that bubble, most of the time you're toast. You're out of the game, and he will get you time and time again. The AI is incredible with the bubble, and also his ability is good itself, slows down the opposition very, very well. So I think that is why I put him in this position in at number 5, because he's just very, very good at what he does. He's just in your face, and before you know it, you've been bubbled. Now at number 4, I put Shinobi. Shinobi, when the AI is controlling him, he'll just keep popping up behind the opposition, and he's got that ability to slow people down, and he's got a lot of health, and the AI will just keep on spawning behind the opposition all the way through the match, getting those shots in, slowing down their attack, and getting the occasional kill before getting spawned back into the base area. In at number 3, I put Soltron. Always been a big fan of Soltron. He's definitely not. He's actually one of the few fraggers that you don't normally want to be controlling yourself. You just always let the AI control him, because the AI controls him exceptionally well. He will be getting he's got the rockets with the splash damage, and they've got a very, very long range on them to get a lot of damage and kill off people at close range. And obviously you guys know about his mortar. His mortar is just constantly shooting out these mortars during the match and causing mayhem on the opposition and weakening them. If he's not killing them, he's certainly weakening them a lot, and that's why he's in at number 3. Way up there in the heady heights of 2nd place, I believe that Queen Unicorn is the 2nd best AI on here, and that is because those rainbows that she casts are so accurate. They just slow down fraggers and they do damage, and she's so good at it. She just pops up. The amount of times I've gone on matches that have got Queen Unicorn, and when you think you're going to get into a bunker or you're going to push forward and attack, she pops up out of nowhere. She hits that rainbow on you or other fraggers that you've got with you. They all get slowed down, and that gives the opposition time to just pick off you and any fraggers, any of your ally fraggers that are with you, and you're dead and you're out of there. And obviously, the fact that she's got a really big splash damage on her gun as well means that, you know, even if the AI is not super accurate, it's still hitting you. So that is why I put Queen Unicorn up there in number 2. But in number 1, and in number 1 on a lot of these lists, is the boss. And it's, you know, unless you've only been playing this game for 5 minutes, you will know that the boss is just so fantastic. Not just for, if you're using him, if you can just leave him alone in defense and let the AI handle him, and he'll just handle his job very well. That's why he's the best defensive fragger in the game. He's still got, you know, the ability is like one of the very best abilities in the whole game, his ultimate ability. And he will he will just scout out that defensive area, and anyone who comes in to try and take out bunkers or bases, he will just lay down that ultimate. It just seems to always be there. You know, obviously it does take time to respawn, but it just always seems to have it ready for you. You're just going forward and boom, taken out in a matter of seconds. You just got to hope that you don't get caught with other ally fraggers on your side, because he'll take out, you know, he can take out a whole team if you're really unlucky. But yes, that is it. Number 1, easily number 1, the boss man. Make sure you've got him. If you have got him, make sure he's in your deck. So now it's time for a few shout outs for members on my channel. If you want to be a member on my channel, there's a link in the description below. So the members on my channel are Sonali Belakar, Dominic M, Tommy the Beast, and Eti Shukla. 4 members on my channel. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to smash that like button, because that'd be super awesome. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you guys next time.